McChickenMonkey. People of the internet, my name is McChickenMonkey. McChickenMonkey. And I'm here to tell you how to tie your thumbs into a thimble while you're buried in a sea of lasagna and spaghetti. Lasagna and spaghetti on the planet of Saturn on a Saturday. Okay, so first, once you get buried in the spaghetti pile, you have to, if there's marinara sauce, you have to swim left and up to the right, and if there's roast peppers inside, then you'll have to go downwards on a like a kind of a right-handed slant, like a kind of a figure 8 shape, and then you'll once you get that way, you'll know how the cardboard is, and then once you find the cardboard, you'll see that inside the spaghetti it's made of wheat, and the wheat is if you spell it backwards, that's a different word, and then you'll know which finger to use. So once you figure out which finger, you use that one, and you tie it around. It's probably gonna be your pinky, might be your pinky toe, and you just tie it around that finger like 46 times, and then once the finger starts to lose circulation, then you take it off, and you just start chewing the spaghetti, and the spaghetti will get all moist and saturated, and then once that happens, it'll start to fall into tiny little bit-sized pieces, and once that happens, then you'll know how, and then that's why, and then if you're thirsty, you can just find something on the side, and there'll be a little wolf, a little wolverine, and the wolverines will come, and they'll eat their way to you, and once they find their way, you'll get out of the spaghetti pile, and the spaghetti pile is always next to the zucchini mountain, and once you scale the zucchini mountain, there'll be a pile of corpses, and they're not human corpses though, they're potato corpses, and the corpses were created by 17 bimbo nardlatrons, and the nardlatrons are always planning to just play music for you, and they play this harsh bass sound, and it just reeks of eardrums, and you don't know why, and you just howl, and there's no way, and you just keep moving. You have to go, and you keep marching up to the zucchini mountain, and on the other side of the zucchini mountain, the sun comes up, but there's two suns. You don't know which one to look at, so you just look right in the middle, and then there's another banana peel flying around, and you'll have to grab that one, and once you see that between the two suns, you grab it, and you slide down the mountain, and then you'll land to a big pool of sauerkraut and purple Gatorade, and this mixture just creates the perfect tenderizer for your skin, so it'll attract all kinds of Wildebeers and gazebos, and the gazebos are the worst because you just sit in them and you don't know what to do, and it's kind of sunny out and the wind blows around, so you have to get out of that gazebo as soon as you can, and the gazebo, if you turn on its side, it turns into the left. It turns into a left gorillas, and so yeah, that you don't want the gazebos to come after you because they're not good, and then if there's no water, so you're gonna have to find some water, but everything is just diet water, and diet water has those extra electrons in it, and they're not good enough to neutralize you, and you'll need to find something. But there are grape berries, and these grape berries are good, and you can dip them into the moist skin that you have, and they're perfect for telling the time. And then once you know the time, you can figure out which planet you're on, which, as I told you, was Saturn. And then the Saturn, you just look up in the sky, and you'll see, oh, there's that ring. It's not an onion ring, but it's the ring around the planet, and you'll know, okay, I think the ring is at a 75-degree angle, so subtract 6, add 25, multiply by that by the square root of pi. If you need a calculator, you can find one on the sand dunes in the northwest of the eastern Nile River on the Saturn hemisphere, and there you can find it. There's just one calculator on the whole planet, and you have to find it and get it and go and just you calculate it, and then once you find that way, then you have to build a rocket ship to get off the planet, and there's only enough gas to make it to the next planet over, which is Pluto. And Pluto isn't the planet anymore, so it doesn't count. So you'll be stranded there. But Pluto has more supplies to get you, more gas to get you to Earth, which may or may not be your home planet. For me, it's not. I live in the sun, and the sun is nice, and it's good, and it's fun. And so if you want to get this rocket ship working, you're gonna have to find enough musical jingles to you know, just to form it together. And once that you'll have a closet full of them somewhere. You'll have to find 3 closetfuls of musical jingles, and once you put these musical jingles together, you can either whistle them or sing them, or you can toot them out. You can just toot them, and they'll start saturating and forming together, and eventually, with enough perseverance, you'll have a rocket ship, and the rocket ship will get you to Pluto, and then you'll be on Pluto. And Pluto, there's more just nachos and all that kind of stuff you need to build a rocket ship again, because once you obviously land on Pluto, the atmosphere destroys your ship, and what are you gonna do then? There's nothing you could do. You have to build another ship. And so you find these pieces of nachos, and these peaches and zucchinis and apricots and all these things. You just put it again into them, use them as fuel, and you'll have a rocket ship made of paper airplanes, and this will get you right off the planet Pluto. And it takes you about 35 Euro decades, and that should be long enough to get you back to your home planet. This has been a McChickenMonkey film. I'll see you guys next time. McChickenMonkey! Wow.
Shutting the device down.
Just like that.
Not my first rodeo breaks.